Joining us from the Crimson, Alexander Kerfoot, head coach Ted Donato, and Jimmy Vesey. Congratulations, guys, on the victory this afternoon. Actually, can we put up Alexander Kerfoot, the table marker for him, please, the nameplate? Thank you. Coach, if you want to start us off by talking about the game today, how you guys jumped out on the Bobcats, got out of the gate real quick, and hiccuped a little bit, but managed to hold on. And then we'll field some questions from the media members and go from there. Thanks.
Well, I think we're excited to move on. Obviously, we have a great deal of respect for Quinnipiac program and what they've done over the last few years, and being the top team coming into the playoffs in our league. Obviously we liked the start that we got off to. I thought we were skating, and we're putting a lot of pucks on the net, and did a good job, I think, taking advantage of our team speed and skill early on. And then, I give Quinnipiac credit. We made a mistake on a couple plays, and it got a lot closer than any of us probably would have liked. But we stuck with it and made some big saves, made some key plays at the end of the game to get us out of there and give us a chance to play for the championship tomorrow.
Thanks, Coach. Now we'll take some questions from media members.
Yeah, I think that we weren't all that excited, and I think we were kind of frustrated that that it was a one-goal game after we had played so well in the first, and really did some of the damage to ourselves in the second. But we just kind of said, if you had told us that we had a one-goal lead going into the third period to play to make it to the championship game of our league a few months ago, I think we all would have taken it. So, I think last weekend's series hardened the group mentally. It was such a grueling series, and I'm glad we were able to come out and have a strong third period.
Other questions out there? If you guys could stand up as well, and just when you're asking your question, please. Go ahead.
Yeah, I haven't seen the tape of it, but live it looked like he took a headshot, maybe an elbow to the head. It's there's a really tough balance as a coach with Colin. He's such a talented guy, and you want to see him do so well, but you also want to see him regain his health and be able to play. And I think our whole bench took a big sigh of relief when he got up, and seems like he's doing pretty well after the game. So you never like to see those things, whether on your team or another team. But obviously Colin's a difference maker for us, and we're excited that he's able to survive that.
Josh in front.
I think, after the first period, we talked as a group and said that we didn't want to sit back at all. And I don't think necessarily that we did. I thought we came out with a pretty good start, but like Coach said earlier, we just made a couple mistakes, and they capitalized on those. And I think in the second half of that period, started getting a little bit scary on the bench because they were kind of pressing us. But I think we're all happy when that buzzer went off and we could regroup and come back out for the third.
Media members, remember to stand when asking questions, and if you could speak up a little, that would be great as well. It would be perfect for our stream. Ken Schott in the back.
Yeah, we're on a new rink this weekend, Olympic sheet, and our line kind of got a cycle going, and Alex cycled it to Kyle, and he found me behind the net. And early in the game, I stepped over the goal line and just wanted to put something on net, and luckily it ramped up the stick into the net. So I think it was a big goal for us to get. Yeah, definitely. I think just our overall play in the first was probably our best period, and I think that was the start we wanted, and we fed off that.
Let's get a few more questions for the players only out there. Let's get the student athletes so we can get them downstairs.
Yeah, I think that definitely votes our advantage. We got a fast group, especially with all the guys that we got in the lineup right now. I think just we want to move the puck quick, get up ice quick, and all the room that we got, especially on the Olympic sheet, it makes it easy for us to work the puck down low, opens up seams through the middle, and so I think that we're just getting used to it now. But it's definitely to our advantage.
In the back.
Yeah, I think that to get those guys back in the lineup definitely gives us an added boost. We started off the year hot and kind of took our lumps in the middle of the year, but with all those guys back in the lineup, Colin Blackwell, Pat McNally, Alex, and Sean Malone, I think that we have the depth to go against anyone in the country.
Tim. Alex, if you want to take that one first.
Yeah, sure. I think I don't know. I think the coaches really trusted us in those situations this year, and I think that especially Jim and Kyle starting things off for us, that we can rely on them in every situation, and I think that they really stepped up into that role this year, and I think that it's just our team's bought in that we want to play offense, but everyone's got to play defense as well, and I think that we've been doing that lately down the stretch, and that's helping us win games.
Yeah, it's obviously a big part of the game. And in my case, I really wanted to work this year on sort of rounding out my game and being more responsible in my own end. And I think that being on a penalty kill unit with Kyle was a great opportunity for me this year. And I think it's just made me more defensively aware on the ice.
Up front.
Yeah, I'm not really thinking about next year at all right now. I just want to focus on this year and this team, and I think we got a great group of guys, and I think we all want it to go as long as it can. So,
Adam.
Yeah, definitely. I think that was one I really shouldn't have taken and didn't want to take, but I kind of got tied up, and I guess there was no looking back. But other than that, I didn't think they were, overly physical or overly chippy against me.
Other questions for the student athletes? Yep, stand up, please.
I don't really know if it affects us. I mean, I guess it's good. We got a couple fans in the stands, but I think we're just going out there to win every game at this point. And I don't know, we're getting hot at the right time, and that's kind of all it's about at this time of year. So we're looking forward to tomorrow, and hopefully we can keep it going.
One more.
Well, I mean, I think for Jimmy this year, I'm not sure anybody, maybe one guy in red and white that plays in Boston, but there hasn't been many people that have taken, more shots behind the play or after whistles, and I think we're constantly talking about that. I don't want to trade one for one. We're taking him off the ice at any time, but he's not only put up great numbers for us, but consistently, you know, taking a beating to do so. And, you know, I think his unselfishness in you know, not striking back, you know, has really been a key to, you know, our team's success.
Any other questions before we cut everyone loose? Okay, guys, thanks.